Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals. The Miami Heat, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Raptors. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hey everyone, welcome to the... You look at Toronto, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Bam Adebayo. Davion Mitchell is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Ingram. Barnes in the post, working on Adebayo. Barnes, it's good.
Boy, you combine the handle with Scotty Barnes' length, and this guy is a very tough cover.
Hero finds Adebayo. Hero outside. Back to Adebayo. And he makes it.
And bouncing off defenders, Adebayo kept his eyes on the rim.
Outside Barnes. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now Hero. Has to Ware. Foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Miami shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Here's Toronto with the ball. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. We chatted about strategy against Andrew Wiggins, and Coach put it simply. He said, quote, "We just got to stay on him at the arc on the inside. We can't let him give our defenders a slip." So the defense is going to try to stay as glued to the nimble Wiggins as possible for this one.
Thanks for that, Allie. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Wiggins, and here's Hero, covered by Ingram. Outside Mitchell, to the left wing. Ware. And again, no good by Miami.
Boy, just 1 for 4, a little brisky right now.
Here's Barnes. Here's Shed, second chance effort. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Shed's got his second bucket of the night.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Wiggins outside. Kicks it to Hero. Cuts off the pass. And now the Raptors on the break. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Adebayo. Wiggins for 3. Miami, no good that time either.
Just 1 made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Out to the wing. And here's Ingram from the arc. He buries it from 3. Ingram's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And it's Ware missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Barnes. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Wiggins outside. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To win the drought, and he takes that one up and power. it through.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Here's where. That one doesn't drop. Vucevic with some nice D.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
The crafty play there by Ingram, using the pull-up jumper to beat the defense.
And here are the Heat now. Toronto making their last shot. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to Hero. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. Shed. That's good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The Heat have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. To the middle. Vucevic with a steal. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Dick. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Adebayo with it, guarded by Vucevic. Back to Adebayo. Pass to Mitchell, and here's Hero. Jacks up a 3, sends it home from 3-point land. Hero's got 5.
Smooth shot by Hero. Notice how he doesn't rush himself.
Here's Shed, left side Barnes, shoots, and it's Miami with a rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Now here's Ingram. He has 7. Pass to Shed. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Ware. Outside for Mitchell. Hero outside. Now here's Adebayo. Mitchell into the lane. Good! And the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Here's Shed. 3-pointer, no good. Heat trail by 6. And he drives in. Pass to Ware. Back to Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. Offline with a 3. Ingram against Mitchell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in this game.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Ingram.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's Ntilikina. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. Here's Ntilikina. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Dick.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the board.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area. Just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Smith, he's checked in for Ntilikina.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Ingram against Jaquez. Outside for Rozier. Jaquez, the pass to Smith. And again, no good by Miami. Toronto leading by 11. Dick with it, guarded by Smith. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Jaquez. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Pure from three-point range. Dick's got his second basket of the night.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Mobo. Good chance here for Barrett. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. Here's Jovic, and he dunks it down.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Highsmith, he's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Smith. Here's Mobo. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. He shot 2 free throws in the game. He's made one and missed one. First one falls for him. Olynyk checked in for Toronto. And so he makes both from the line. 1:05 left in the first. Left side, Jaquez. Uses the glass on the layup. Jaquez has gotten his second bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Toronto shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw misses.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, can do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
When you think about it, they're trailing in part because they're giving away too many trips to the charity stripe.
Here's Hero. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Stolen by Hero. Pass to Jaquez. Poke loose. Here's Mobo. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Mobo's got 7 points in the game.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
To the inside. Here's Abaji. Kicks it out to Barrett. Takes a 3. They get it back. Outside Barnes. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. 6 points for him.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is...
Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Oh, what a miraculous shot. He's going to remember that one.
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Terry Rozier, and it's Jaquez in at the 4 spot. Jaquez against Barnes, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Rozier against Barrett. Clock at 6. Hero grabs the board. Heat trail by 11. Jaquez on the wing. He's guarded by Barnes. Hero, the pass to Jaquez. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Walter. Here's Mobo. And he jams it home with authority.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
The passing of Hero keeps getting better and better as his career goes on.
Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Toronto making a switch here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
Heat trail by 11. Here he goes. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. Miami shooting their fourth and fifth shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting for Miami. Jones.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
It's stolen by Jaquez. Now here's Hero. He's covered closely. Count it. Hero's got 11 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Barnes against Jaquez. And Barnes the bucket on the assist by Barrett. Barnes has got his third bucket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Highsmith, guarded by Barrett. Rozier, pass to Jaquez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Highsmith, three-pointer. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
The 3, Barrett. It's Barrett on the wing. They get it back. Mobo. Tipped. Pass to Walter. Right side, Barrett. They shoot again. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Out to the right wing. Rozier, right side. Here's Highsmith. Here's Hero. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Barrett. Toronto leading by 8. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, that's about perfect timing on the alley-oop finish. Scotty Barnes' teammates know he's a big-time vertical threat.
Highsmith passes to Jaquez. Here's Jovic. He's got 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Miami shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Toronto making a switch here. Dick's checked in. The Heat making a switch here.
They found their rhythm at the free throw line this quarter, trying hard to make up ground.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Barnes. The 3 is up. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Knocks it loose. Here's Barrett. Some solid D from Jaquez.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually. Back
to Hero over Barrett. Hero, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Barrett can't hit. Heat trail by 10. Here's Jovic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Brandon Ingram is checked in for Toronto. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
That is first personal foul. First team foul. Infield Heat, number 7, Khalil Ware.
And so here is Toronto. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Olenek's checked in for Barnes. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. They trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Toronto. Here's Shed. 7 points in the game. Outside Olenek. Olenek with a screen on Wiggins. Tries to break his ice. The rebound by Wiggins.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Hero outside. Back to Wiggins. Here's Mitchell. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Dick. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play. Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Raptors lead by 9. Here's Shed. On the mark with the 15-footer. Shed's got 9.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Mitchell, and so far in this one, 2 for 4. Toronto has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. To the paint. Here's Ware. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I'll tell you, he's having his way right now in the second period. Forget the first quarter. Let's get to work.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Hero.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead. They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Heat trail by 8. Here's Wiggins. Driving inside. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Toronto's gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside Dick. Jaquez against Barrett. Over Jaquez. Barrett can't hit. Miami's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Adebayo. Jaquez with it, and it's Ingram picking him up. Right wing. Back to Mitchell. Jaquez against Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Jaquez no good. Toronto leading by 6. Kicks it out to Barrett. The 3 is up. Barrett missing again.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Outside Jaquez. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. Toronto shooting 55% for the game so far. Pass to Olenek. Here's Shed. Puts up a 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Olenek can fit in anywhere. So unselfish. What a pretty pass. Mitchell
finds Jaquez. Over Barrett. Jaquez no good. Toronto has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. And that one's good. Ingram.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
Outside Jaquez. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Jaquez has got 14.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Right side Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Raptors lead by 5. Here's Shed. Kicks it out to Barrett. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break Miami. Here's Ware. The shot that time not on target. Oh, Lennox with some nice D. Dick with it. Now Wiggins defending. Launches it. Jaquez grabs the board.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
On the wing, Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Here's Wiggins. Banked it in off the glass. And now just a 1-point Raptor lead. And so it's Scotty Barnes making things happen for Toronto. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Eric Spoelstra, and Coach, too many turnovers early and 50-50 balls going the other way. How do you fix it?
Well, it started with the uncharacteristic sloppiness, not getting organized offensively. We've been doing a much better job in that department. That cost us, and then the floodgates went from there in terms of the offensive rebounding. I think we'll be better in this quarter.
We're hoping so too. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
And as we welcome you to half,
you'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots.
And taking a look at how the series. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start.
And welcome back to the Eastern Conference Finals presented by 2K Sports. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Barnes is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Grady Dick. And it's Shed in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Left side Mitchell. Wiggins down low, covered by Vucevic. Wiggins, no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Ingram. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Adebayo. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Wiggins outside. That one is cash from Wiggins.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Barnes passes to Dick. Back to Barnes. Pass to Shed. This one for 3. He got a piece of it, and he stays with it. Vucevic, a screen on Hero. Clock at 4. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And again, Toronto, no good.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building. All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Barnes, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
That's to Ware. Now here's Adebayo. Defense is right there. And they double up Adebayo. Wiggins from long range knocks down the triple. Wiggins got 6 points in the quarter.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
Here's Dick, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. The Heat with the lead. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Wiggins. Kicks it to Hero. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Adebayo from long range. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Dick. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Wiggins outside. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Ware. Covered by Vucevic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Brandon Ingram.
Well, what a quick move. Wiggins able to draw the contact. Defender completely off balance.
And Wiggins drops them both. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Dick. An easy 2 on the layup. Dick's got 7 now in this quarter.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. And it's Shed missing. Here's Hero driving to the basket. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Inside. Outside Ingram. To the right side. Here's Shed, pounded by Wiggins. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
Wiggins gets a step, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Adebayo against Barnes. There's the drive. Misses from short range. Miami has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Wiggins with it. He's picked up by Barnes. The kick out to Wiggins. Hero on the wing. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. The lead is 2. And it's in there.
A long wing. Ingram has the ability to score down low, not just knocking down perimeter shots.
Here's Ware. Hero outside. Wiggins for 3. Wiggins with another miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Ingram. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I don't know if he's just forcing things, but after one miscue in the first half, he's been a mistake waiting to happen since.
Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. And Miami with a change here too. Jaquez is checked in. It's Barnes on the wing. Hounded by Adebayo. Barnes in the post. Working on Adebayo. Buries it down low. Barnes has got 19 points.
And this is why Barnes was the #4 overall pick in the 2021 draft. His ceiling is high.
Here's Dick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Right side Jaquez. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Oh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Adebayo's got 6.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Toronto leading by 6. Outside Dick. Pass to Ingram. Vucevic, a screen on Adebayo. Fires it. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. 17 points in the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Hero finds Mitchell. On the take. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Brady Dick picks one up.
And good whistle there.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first one falls. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Terry Rozier comes in for Hero. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Toronto has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Ingram. Here's Walter. Checked by Mitchell. Ingram on the wing. Hits a three-pointer. Ingram's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, Ingram is having a great night so far. Playing passionate offense and finding lots of quality looks.
Mitchell, pass to Jovic. Rozier with it. Guarded by Barrett. And here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Toronto leading by 7. Pass to Mobo. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Barrett. Shoots over Rozier. Barrett can't hit. Adebayo against Ingram. Adebayo passes to Jaquez. And he makes a first. Abaji's checked in for Toronto. And Miami also making a switch. Stevens is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Unloads. And another basket for Toronto.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Adebayo passes to Jaquez. 6 to shoot. And again, no good by Miami. Raptors lead by 9. Got a piece of it. Into the lane. Nice shot by Stevens.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
To the middle. Rozier, the pass to Jovic. Now here's Jaquez. 16 points for him. Pass to Rozier. Just 3 on the clock. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. Toronto out in front, leading by 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Terry Rozier. He's out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Jovic in at the 5.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Dick. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for Toronto.
And he makes both free throws.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
It's Hero on the take. Now here's Rozier, guarded by Dick, and it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Hero.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Here's Shed. He's guarded by Hero. Right side Dick. And that one is hammered home.
Certainly he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
And stolen by Barrett. To the inside, Shed. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Here's Jovic, guarded by Olynyk. Ooh, poked away. Here's Shed. He's guarded by Hero. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Pass to Mobo. Here's Dick. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dick's got 23.
His 3rd triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Here's Highsmith, guarded by Barrett. Hero outside. Can they get it? And the layup is good.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Boy, plenty of time left in the clock. He needs to keep his poise. That's his 4th foul now.
Miami making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Pass to Dick. It's deflected. Here's Jaquez. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Hero. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
You're busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
Here's Shed. Checked by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Barrett. Shoots from 12. And no good, trying to use the glass.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ballgame.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
Tipped away. Inside, all by himself, and Mitchell with the slam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
He gets it in there. Olynyk's got his first points of the night.
Well, a nice effective mid-range game by Kelly Olynyk. Just a gorgeous release.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Here's Hero. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so here is Toronto. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Dick. Pass to Barnes. Takes the three. Highsmith grabs the board.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jaquez. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
But you love to see Vucevic run the floor. He's got such a knack to finding the open space in transition. That's pretty.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Shed. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat trail by 11. Jovic passes to Mitchell. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Outside Dick. Pass to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Outside Mitchell. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Mitchell. Now here's Hero. Guarded by Dick. Here's Highsmith. Hero outside. From the arc. Outside for Mitchell. To the paint. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Pass to Shed. Now here's Ingram. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his 3rd foul so far. Heat trail by 11. Hero finds Adebayo. Kicks it to Hero. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Hero. Barnes with it. Pass to Vucevic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Heat trail by 10. Hero on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Wiggins. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, the quickness to beat you inside, Wiggins possesses that in spades.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Wiggins. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Big rebound there. Now the question is, can they be better on the boards down the stretch? It remains to be seen.
And here's Wiggins. Miami, no good that time either. Outside Ingram. Pass to Shed. To the middle. Here's Vucevic, and he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle, and it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers, players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Adebayo against Barnes. Pass to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Rebound Miami. Hero's got 5 rebounds tonight. From down in the low post, it goes. Hero's got 24.
Yeah, and this is why Hero was a lottery pick back in 2019, because of how incredible of a scorer he can be.
Here's Shed. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists now tonight.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
So for Miami, Anderson comes in for Bam Adebayo, and Jaquez is subbed in for Hero. Heat trail by 9. Left side Mitchell, pass to Jaquez. The kick out to Wiggins. Here's Ware. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Heat. Here's Jaquez. Some solid defense from Ingram. Raptors lead by 11. A minute 15 left in the 4th quarter. It's tipped, and that'll be Toronto's ball as it goes out of bounds. Raptors able to keep possession. There's a minute 12 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Barnes. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Raptors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Scotty Barnes.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Has to Ware. Rebound Toronto. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
this one easily. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
Allie, thank you as always. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And we present the player of the game, Scotty Barnes.